Hi, I'm Pamela Igwe, your hormonal hero, and today we're going to do a quick tapping session on how to improve your memory, your concentration, and to get rid of that annoying brain fog. So, like anything, we always remember to give it a number out of 10, 10 being the worst. And so I encourage you to write it down and keep a note of when you are tapping and what you're tapping on. Because sometimes when you're doing the tapping, it can slightly change. And if you've written it down, then it's there. So we start off in the karate chop, which is just here. I use two fingers. You can use one, but I like two. Even though my memory is just getting worse and I have this brain fog that is so annoying, I choose to believe that this can change with tapping. Even though my concentration is difficult and the brain fog, I just don't see things with clarity anymore. I choose to believe that this can be changed with EFT. Even though my concentration is really lacking, I choose to believe that this can change. Now, we do 3 rounds with different cycles. So we do round number 1, and it's always on the negative. Round 2 will be negative and positive. Round 3 will be positive. We always finish on a positive note. My concentration is really bad. My memory is not good either. And sometimes I just, under the eyes, sometimes I just find it's really difficult to see things clearly under the nose. It's just so annoying. On the chin, I just wish I could see things with a bit more clarity and less brain fog. On the collarbone, and this I like to go large because there are 7 meridians that pass through here. So to stimulate them all, we just go large. It's just so upsetting when I forget people's names, side of the body, or I can't remember what I've just read. That is so annoying. And it just doesn't seem to be getting better with age. I like tapping on the top because it helps me feel more grounded. So you take 2 breaths in, breathe in and out. And another one, breathe in and out. Now get up and walk around. Now, why do we get up and walk around? When we're sitting here, all our energy is static. And so what we're doing with the tapping is that we're tapping on the meridians, which they have been found in our bodies. They are real meridians. We do have them in our body. Then things are static. So if you get up, then you can seem to see, oh yeah, well, my shoulders feel a bit lighter, or my stomach isn't so tight. And you begin to understand yourself more. Now, normally I would go at least 2 or 3 times round on negative, but to make it, because of this video and to make it a shorter video, you can either stop the video and do another couple of rounds, or we will go on now to do the positive and the negative. It's so debilitating not having memory. And not being able to concentrate, that is tough because by the time I turn the page, I can't remember what I said. Under the eye, it is so frustrating. But I know that this could get better with the tapping. I have no idea how it will, but Pamela says it works. So I choose to believe that things can change, even though it may be difficult. I choose to believe that it can change and will change because I've got to be positive about things. If I think negatively, then I'm only going to attract negativity. But it's easy saying the words. It's actually putting it into practice that makes the hard part. But I've tried so many things, so I choose to believe that this is going to work, even though I have no idea, as I said. Take a big deep breath in and out. Get up and walk around. now we've done the negative, negative, positive. And as I said, if you feel that you want to do a couple more of the rounds, either on the negative or the negative positive, just stop the video and then do a couple more rounds. It goes to how you feel. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. All of a sudden, you will suddenly think, no, I don't want to be on negative. I want to be more positive, negative. And then we always finish on the positive. Just go with the feeling, even if you don't have the right words to say, it doesn't matter. You can even tap and not even say anything. You know what you're tapping for, put on some music and just tap. It is really, really relaxing. Okay, so we're going on to the positive. It's so amazing that I actually feel a bit lighter and I feel that I can concentrate more. I choose to believe that this is going to work and that my memory is going to get better. My concentration will get better. How brilliant that will be. I will be able to remember people's names. Well, perhaps we won't be asking for miracles because I was never very good at names anyway. But I'm sure I will be better. I choose to believe that this tapping can make a difference, and I will do it every day. As Pamela says, it's like, when you clean your teeth, you have to clean your teeth every day. So tapping isn't just a miracle remedy. You have to work at it. So I choose to believe that this is going to work and that my memory will be better, my concentration will be better, and I'll be able to think more clearly. I choose to believe that this is going to work, and I feel even better now. And look, I found my glasses. They're right in front of me. They were there anyway. So take a big deep breath in and out. Get up and walk around. And that's all there is to tapping. So do that every day for 5 minutes, 7 minutes per day. And just note down the improvement of your memory, of your concentration, and that you begin to see things more clearly without the brain fog. And I would love to hear of your success stories or not, but it's like anything. Tapping doesn't work just once. You have to be consistent and do it. So happy tapping. Thank you.